went out. Thank you for not swearing.
Oh, thank you.
We are back live again. You boy. Yeah, right.
Hey, Santa Barbara, sort the internet's out, eh?
Yeah.
Make a cup of tea.
Yar. Yar.
Yo.
T-Bone's back. We gotta wait for bourbon.
Oh, you just got dangled.
There's money, Mitch. Right as I was opening this pack right here is when it went out. I had just finished making fun of the last one. So this is where we went. We just gotta wait for Boybin.
Boybin. Why do I get the feeling that everybody's like looking at me going, come on, Paul, say the thing. You know you do. Say the thing like you do on your stream. No, this is the DCB stream. I'm going to be a good boy.
All right, Bourbon, are you back yet?
Let us join hands. Bourbon, are you there?
He's not yet. Come on back, Bourbon. Come on back. Maybe if I ask for him in a more of a Liverpool accent, he'll come.
I'm free.
There's the answer.
I know exactly where he's going with that one. Yes, I'm free. Surprise. MCU timeline. So, how many movies are on before that?
Well, if it's timeline, I believe that makes the first one would be Captain America. Then it would be what's her name? Captain Marvel. Then it would be Iron Man, right?
I'm trying to think. Was there any that was set just before Iron Man?
Well, Captain Marvel was.
Yeah, that was 90s. Then there was. But does that include? Is that just the movies, or is that the shows as well?
Oh man, don't hurt my brain. I don't know that stuff. Blade
also,
was awesome.
When they release Fantastic Four, you're going to have to rewatch it in a different order then, because then it's going to go Captain America, Fantastic Four, then Captain Marvel.
I am so not excited for the Fantastic Four. I can't say it dully enough to push how unexcited I am for that movie.
You're not digging it?
No, not at all. I have no ambition to see it. None.
What's putting you off?
The casting, I think, is awful. I'm just not a fan of the choices they made. Blade was amazing. I loved the OG Blade. Rest in peace, Chris Christopherson. But yeah, I love two of the actors individually, but I don't think they're the roles that they were cast for. And they're using a female Silver Surfer, so I don't want to. I'm not interested.
No, you're kind of out. Yeah.
No, I'm good on that. It's probably taking place in a different timeline, so I just don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, that does kind of throw a little monkey in the wrench there.
That's right. I'm going to text Bourbon to find out where the heck Bourbon went.
I thought the seance idea would be much more fun, though, or a Ouija board.
Well, I don't know if Bourbon has a soul, so I don't know if we can contact him via Ouija.
Fair point. Yeah, Mitch, I think even though they don't really talk about it, the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton is canon.
Listen, people poo on that. I liked it.
Well, actually, no, I know it's canon because they included Tim Roth's character in the
Yes.
She-Hulk show.
Yep. Which, can we just talk about how good of an actor Tim Roth is?
Oh, Tim Roth is excellent.
Brilliant. 4 Rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a movie.
I have this conversation often, but I always try to pick out like chameleon actors, the ones that can always change.
Yeah.
And I had to add Tim Roth. I'm not going to put Tim Roth in that category, but I would say Michael Sheen definitely.
Oh, yeah. And, Christopher Waltz, I would put in that category.
Who else would I put in there? Definitely Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman's in there straight away.
I'm not 100% sure Gary Oldman isn't a mutant like Mystique.
There is a distinct possibility of that.
I'm thinking it is very possible. He is just unbelievable. Was it Tippy Toes? Where he plays a little person?
I haven't seen that one.
It's the only reason I know it is because Daniel Tosh did a Tosh movie review of it. And I was literally crying at him with how funny it was.
Oh, I've seen that. What was it? Well, I don't know what show it was, but I saw internet clips of it. It was where Gary Oldman just starts randomly wrestling people.
Gary Oldman randomly starts wrestling people.
Yeah, he just goes like, they go like, "Hi, yeah, I'm Gary Oldman." Like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, good, good. And then he just like jumps on them.
I like the premise. I'd greenlight that show.
It's apparently a thing. It is apparently a thing. The only thing I'd say that was bad that starred Gary Oldman was Lost in Space, because that was his like 3 bottles of gin a day period. So yeah, maybe not that one. And yes, Ross, Thunderbolt Ross was in Incredible Hulk. And the end credit scene on that one was Stark turned up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm just catching up on the chat. So it is canon, but they just kind of like brushed it towards the side a little bit because they don't want to talk about it too much.
Bourbon is having issues. Says he can't get it to reset and go live.
Who knew? I'm trying to figure out MC movies I haven't seen. I haven't seen Ant-Man Quantumania.
Not missing much.
I haven't seen the Marvels.
Definitely not missing much.
What's the latest ones? I haven't seen most of the TV shows now. I think I kind of stopped at Hawkeye. There you go, Bourbon's back. I can be quiet now.
All right, Bourbon. So the last thing we were doing was chuckling about that card, and then I started opening this pack when the stream died. We were talking about Marvel movies. Excuse me, while you were away. That's Venezuela. He's like, I've literally been refreshing videos for 5 to 8 minutes now. Well, hey, sometimes the 36th time is the charm. Ah, there's an SP Judge. In action. In action. That's a bear. For those who are just tuning in, we did pull a Danielle Feischl autograph earlier for our dear friend Ice Wolf. That's a roughly $200+ card. The next box will be all Phillies. Houston and Karachi. So did you know the city of Karachi actually was infested with bed bugs in the early 2000s? And it was so bad that everyone that traveled there got a severe case of bed bugs. You could kind of call it an itchy Karachi.
You need the Seinfeld soundboard so you can go ba-ba-da-da.
Lou Gehrig. Suppose like her. Ooh, something shiny. There's Bob Clemente. Marty. Tina. Oh, it's a rainbow judge. This is quite the Yankees box for you. There's a Nola, a little Nola. There's a little Robert. Hey, it's an Italian bee. It's like a regular bee, but it does this a lot. All right, last pack of box one. Encarnacion. Strand. Boy, the old phone is blowing up now. Let me find a place to stick these for a moment. Don't need any of those Dodgers. All right, there you go. Let's move it on to box two. '24 Topps Alan Kinter. Featuring my co-host, Paul Maitland. Ooh,
Hello.
it's a little one. We got an N43 here. Oh, look! It's Yamamoto, a Dodger.
See, they jinxed it.
Yeah, right? He's like, give away my Dodgers. All right, your first hit is a Dodger. He's like, okay, but I want that one. How quickly the turntables. Gavi.
Mm-hmm.
Satchel. Let's get a Phillies auto. Let's get a Phillies auto. West Virginia. It's a little game used. What's wrong with the stream? Nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. Saying it's just a little bit laggy. Well, our internet sucks. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Strum. There's a little Geloff. Oh, there's Lofton. Guerrero. There's a Philly. There's Rollins. Skeens. Mickey Mantle. I've heard of him. Schwarber. Hey, Paul, what you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was painting. What
Oh.
did I miss?
What you painting?
I'm painting some Grogu's. In fact, I'm painting a Thanos Grogu for our giveaway.
Ooh.
Well, the choice of the two. I don't know which one's going to be more popular, the Davy Jones Grogu or the Thanos Grogu.
Look at you overachieving.
Yes. Well, I wanted to do something nice for you all, and I know Doug really, really likes Thanos, so it's like, do I be mean to Uncle Doug and not let him have the Thanos, or do I do another one and give people the choice?
Nico Horner, look how dirty that game used piece is. Yes, that was his Skeens, and yes, it gets a penny sleeve and top loader. I just don't have top loaders with me right now. They're behind me, and I don't want to stop because I feel like we're going to lose the stream again any moment. Ooh, Kenny Lofton. Look at that. We got wood.
Oh, saying it.
Not saying it.
No. I'm being good. I promised I would be good on the DCD stream. This is what you're getting. So
we are getting Paul Maitland.
As requested.
Oh, Tani.
And to answer Derek's question, yes, Grogu did all set out.
Oh, it gone. Georgia. Hey, it's Georgia. Look at them peaches. You ever been to Georgia, Paul?
No, can't say I have. It's not on my mind. Would you like to hear what my first job was in the United States?
What was your first job in the United States of America?
Working for the governor of Georgia.
Really?
Yes. I worked in the Office of Planning and Budget. For some reason, they needed a designer for their programs. And yes, so my first job was working for the state government. So it's true what they say. They do come over here, take your women, your money, and your jobs.
Here's an SP insert cycle session. Abru. First one of those we've pulled this case. The J and the Silent Bob is going to be inside of Scuba's when he is ready to come back and see what's inside his.
He's probably not going to be back tonight, he said to me.
Got it. Ooh, that's new. Little disco card action. Boy, I hope it's an Ellie Auto. It's an Aaron Judge. Boy, oh boy, look at you and all your Yankees. Look at you and all your Yanks.
No, behave.
Daddy Yankee. Look, another Yankee. The daddy variety.
You're not helping.
This pack feels special. That's why. It's got a chromatos in it. And look, Mexico. Probably won't show up on eBay because he disappears when it matters. Oh! That is a Judge joke.
Seriously, you need to get the Seinfeld soundboard.
Man, if I only knew how to use a Seinfeld soundboard on this contraption, I would be glad to. There's a Sandy. Two packs to go. Bob Clementi. Kerfuffle. All right, last pack. That's great. I'm in the middle of something. Can't really grab a text right now. But I'm almost done. That's a small black Thomas. Oh, it's Lane Thomas. I thought it was John Thomas. Never mind.
Not helping. You're killing me.
I don't understand. Me no comprende, Paul. All right, Bourbon, that was not the most spectacular of boxes, unless you're a Yankees fan. By the way, if you are wondering what that sweet little hot box looked like, that's what it looked like. Everything is awesome. All right, give me a second. Oh yeah, T-Bone, it was nice. It was a legit hot box, like a real one. All rainbow. Yeah, Ice got the hot box. Our case had a hot box in it. All right, let me catch up on my phone now.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Right.
Derek? Hello, what are you thinking? Stop thinking it.
Hold on, wait. Let's make him bigger. There we go.
Oh, I've had a lot of emails about that. No, wrong stream. There we go. We have, our Davy Jones Grogu and our Thanos Grogu. See, I've been doing them too long. And they are coming together.
All right. I got to do the Deadpool Chucky trade real quick. I'll be right back.
So, how about them Dolphins?
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore.
Oh, thank you, Trevor. It was my pleasure. I wanted to do something like cheap and fun for the community because the community has been so nice to me. So that was my little half-hearted attempt to thank you. I owe you 4 pieces of art. I'm trying to remember. What do I owe you again? Because my memory's terrible. Yes, I do. I just remembered what it is now. Because it was something for Dark Crystal, wasn't it?
All right. So, what we can do that is Grogu related is we can actually do the giveaways since we know who is in for what. Let's take a look. Let me think here. Let me see if I can add.
Where are we going? There.
Hold.
Holding.
Oh, there it is. All right, Paul, you are jumping in our giveaway screen too, so you can be part of the giveaway.
Ooh, that's fun.
Now, the first one is Grogroot.
And I'd like to give kudos to Sapporo's for suggesting that one.
And that is for everybody that was in blue. That's Scoobs, Ice Wolf, and Craig. Thanks, T-Bone. Seven times. Whoever's on top gets it.
No.
Ice Wolf, you can get it, buddy. Look at you. Ice Wolf is the winner of the Grogroot. Groot.
Grogroot.
It's something.
Try saying that after 5 points to Shandy.
What's Shandy? No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, you lived in the UK long enough, you should know what Shandy is, really.
Maybe. All right, next is Indiana Grogu. And that's Ice Wolf, Crystal, Dangle, Don, and Carlos.
Kevin's not wrong. Ice does love his Grogus.
There you go, Indiana Grogu. 7 times. Crystal! 1! Look at both of you! You're the winner of an Indiana Grogu.
Nice.
Now it's time for Spider Grogu. Spider Grogu does whatever a Grogu spiders.
Oh.
That's going to be Dangle, Crystal, Don, Ice, and Scoobs.
Oh, Derek says hashtag rigged, and Carlos says should have stopped at 6 DC.
Should have stopped at 6. Scuba! Scuba! He ends up with Spider Grogu.
Oh, nice. Did he also get the first one? No, that was Ice Wolf.
Yes.
My bad.
And finally, the giveaway, the pick'em. The pick'em giveaway. Where out of the kindness of Paul's heart, he has given you additional options. All right, whoever's on top is going to be the winner. Survey says Ice Wolf. Oh, mama. Ice Wolf is the big winner. When he wakes up, he's got some deciding to do. All right, so Ice Wolf wins the Grogut and the Gronos, or Tentalgrew. Indiana Jones goes to Crystal, and Scoobs gets the Spider Grogu. Must be present to win. Oh, man, that's funny. We should put that in the next stipulation. All right, let me step away to file these real quick.
Yes, Ice got very lucky there. So I guess whoever's in chat, which one do you think Iceball should pick? Should he pick Davy Jones or should he pick the Thanos? That is the question.
All right, well, that is officially sold out, so it's oops, sold out.
Oops, all gone. I was just asking the audience which one should they think. Well, Sapporo says he'll pick Davy Jones, but which one do you think Iceball should pick?
Oh, man, he'd probably pick the Jones. That'll work. Let's persuade him to pick the Jones, and then you can sell Doug the Thanos.
I wasn't going to sell it to him, actually. I was going to be generous.
Be like, you,
Because
sir.
I'm nice like that. I'm a nice person.
For you, sir, I will do it for $3.50.
Tree Fitty.
Give me that $3.50. Oh, I love it. It's $3.50.
Davy Jones is getting a lot of love. I got to say, yeah, everybody's leaning towards Davy Jones at the moment.
Tango's like, in other words, Thanos is trash.
Well, to be fair, I've done more work on the Davy Jones at the moment than the Thanos. So
There you go.
Thanos could look really good.
Uh-huh.
Indeed, I am an extremely innocent lad.
So, Paul, while
Yeah.
I have you live and on a channel that you have to behave, what got you into art, man? What made you take a turn for this foray in life?
Well, it began many, many moons ago. No, I've always just been, it's the only sort of talent I've ever really had. My parents found it was cheaper to actually paint my bedroom with chalkboard paint than having to keep buying me paper. That's how often I was drawing. And I would just draw and draw and draw and draw and draw and draw. Obviously, not the huge marketable skill that leads to a full-time day job. So I went to university to study animation. Didn't have the patience for it and flunked out. So I was going to start as a graphic designer, got into web design, all that sort of stuff. So the art sort of took a backseat, and it was only ever hobby. But once I moved to the States and I got my first job, I'd always heard of Bob Ross, but never actually watched it. So I sat down and watched it, and I said to the wife, I know what I want for Christmas. I want a number 2 brush and some liquid white. And I started doing Bob Ross sort of paintings. And then it was a British illustrator by the name of James Hans. I met him at a convention. He turns around and goes, I follow you on Instagram. You do the painting stuff. I went, yeah. And he goes, like, so where's your table? And I went, what do you mean? He goes, like, you're here selling art, right? And I went, no. And he went, well, guess what? I want to see you here next year doing that. So I started doing it. I was kind of thinking about doing conventions anyway, but because I just started doing like loads of fan art, and then it sort of spiraled out from there. So that was about October 2017.
Nice.
So
real quick,
yeah.
Don, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. For those who don't know, Monday is Veterans Day. That's what he's speaking about. So I love you, Don. Take care. Be safe. Tell the wife and daughter I said hi. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Paul.
No, that's it pretty much in a nutshell. So
and that was 2017.
Around then, and the first picture I did after meeting that guy was like a piece of Doom fan art, which is now why I need glasses. Because I all my art is I don't scale anything down for prints. Everything's done generally at the same size. So there was lots of detail in the Doom print, and it was minute. So yeah, and I just turned 40 at that time, so it was like, yeah, you need glasses now.
Yeah, KP, he's pretty good with the minutia too. I don't know if you've ever seen Kevin P. West's work.
I have a piece of Kevin P. West work. I have a little collection of sketch cards in a little display case, and I have one of Lee's, I have one of Kevin's, and I have a few various different artists. I'm trying to get one piece from every sort of card artist I like and Twitch artist. So to my right, I have the Babe Ross Barbosa, and I have a Cody Scheibe underneath it as well.
Very nice.
And it was worth absolutely every penny for this one. So
Yeah.
I'll just show it on camera for people so they can see. And she wrote me a lovely little note on, well, two little notes on it actually. So I'm very happy with that one.
Yeah, she is a wonderful human being. Not many people know this. I actually just bought I call dibs on a piece. It is Willem Dafoe from the Lighthouse. So
Nice.
She oil painted me a Willem. I have to seal it. There was unfortunately there was a little issue. The varnish didn't fully cure. So there's some spots that the bubble wrap imprinted itself. So she was very kind. She showed me exactly what to use and how to fix that, and I have to put a second coat on it. As soon as I put the second coat on, I'll show everybody.
Yes, that is always the tricky. Well, that's kind of one of the things I don't like about oil paint is put anything on top of it is incredibly tricky.
Yeah.
Because if a mosquito farts 3 miles away, it's going to affect the finish.
Yeah, and listen, there's one thing you don't want. It's mosquitoes farting on your art.
Exactly. But I live in Georgia, so that's kind of like part and parcel of the thing you have to deal with. That's how I got into art, and the whole fan art thing, and I've received a little bit of stick from other artists because they say like unless you have your own original IPs, you're not really a real artist, and I'm like, get over it, because how did Jim Lee become famous? How did Frank Miller become famous? So no, I'm good, thanks.
I mean, what's a comic book inker anyway but a tracer, right?
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, I've seen Chasing Amy. I know exactly what you mean. So you're a tracer.
Yes, a tracer. He does the art, you trace. Oh,
So,
Chasing Amy's still my favorite.
I've only ever seen it once, to be totally fair. But if we were going to go Kevin Smith movies, it's Dogma.
Oh God, listen, Dogma is a masterpiece. Dogma is Zapporo's like DC's about to get hate mail. I keep Dogma as an upper echelon because Dogma is arguably a mass release film for him. That was a huge budget mass, like that was a major motion picture for him. I love that film so much that I actually have a signed copy of the script from him and Jason Mewes. Dogma is 3 thumbs up. Yeah.
I see. I'd never seen Jay. I have no idea who Jay and Silent Bob was. I just saw this video at the video store, and I went, "Well, why not? I'm just going to go and watch this." Oh, here you go. You've been asked a question. Do you guys rip up your cards?
Did you guys rip your? Nobody had any rip cards. Dangle, I ripped mine earlier today on stream. I did not get any rip cards in mine. I was the first one to finally pull an Ellie. I got a gold Polanco out of 50. I got an Ichiro game used with the only team that he was supposed to be part of, and that's Miami. I got a Kendall auto. That's out of 50. I got a Polar Pete. And that. So yeah, Doug didn't rip his. Doug has his. Um, he's gonna rip his on his own, like privately, but his box is set aside. T-Bone is not getting a box, but there are 4 left, and that's it. The case is sold out after 4.
I was really biting my lip there because that was just like a string of innuendos.
I know. My cabinet card was Soto, who did not win the World Series.
Oh, boxes, okay. And they're putting Dogma on Blu-ray. Nice. Bad time.
Oh, Seth Pilrose, that's amazing. Yeah, Ichiro Beckham, yep. So by all means, if anybody wants to buy one of those 4 boxes, they can.
Very subtle, nice, like it, like the way, like the salesmanship there. Very nice, very tidy.
I listen. All the people in this chat have been with me for years. They know that I don't have to really hard sell anybody. I simply remind them what's available, and if they want it, they'll get it. If not, they'll get it. Next stream.
You're a Palpatine then.
That's right, exactly. I am Palpatine minus the granddaughter.
Spoilers. You'll want this, don't you?
Big Papa Palpatine.
What the hell? Much as I'd love to, I'm not going to.
I know.
That is a costume I would do, though.
All right, we have 3 left that are Scoobs. Scoobs racking up the Grogus. DCD Collects presents Oops, All Grogu. Oops, it's all sold out. 11 is Scuba's. Uh-oh. Why does this say Australian edition, Paul Maitland?
I thought I'd beat you to the gag.
Oh. So what's going to happen when I flip this over?
It's going to fall over. It's going to land in his head.
We have an Aussie Crow. An Aussie Krogu. Well, I guess it's better than a magpie, right? Am I right, my Aussie friends? Better than the magpie. Oi, oi, oi. There it is.
I knew what you were going to say. I thought I'd just get ahead of you because,
Shouldn't this be the 11? Right? If you're going to make a mistake, 11 was the one.
It would have worked so much better, wouldn't it?
So there you go. That is the super secret Aussie edition. Paul Maitland. That is Scuba's.
Forgive me for this joke, but he's not the only crow who's down under.
Yeah. Dang. Is that an I was accidentally shot in the movie joke?
Occasionally you have to do that.
Is that a I'm Bruce Lee's son and I was murdered joke?
Yep.
Damn the Yakuza.
So what we're saying is too soon?
No, it's I mean, he has no siblings left to avenge us, right?
I think we're in the clear.
All right, what else we got? Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's Penny Goo.
Penny Goo, yeah, that definitely really sounds like a euphemism. I did not plan that. It was purely accidental.
I mean, the other option is Grow-Wise, but I'm sure you have the giggles with that one, too.
No, it just doesn't get any better which way you look at it, isn't it?
Well, we all float down here.
What you mean he dropped a floater?
Yeah, yep, not enough fiber in my diet. Here is number 3. It was the last one. And the last one, believe it or not, is a Paul Maitland Grogu card.
What do
Hey,
you mean
look!
that?
It's Silent Mando and Grogu
Look,
stuff.
I was just following the recommendations of my audience, and my audience said we want Jay and Silent Bob as Mando and Grogu.
Is it Gray and Silent Mando?
Just as long as Goodbye Horses doesn't come on, I think we're safe.
When that happened in that movie, I was watching it in the theaters, right? And because I catch anytime he has a movie coming out not named Tusk or Yoga Hosers or Jersey Girl, I will watch it in movies. And I was like, oh, hey, we gotta see this film. And I was like, I'm gonna bring my brother. I think my brother was like 13. So I bring him, and the scene comes on, and he goes, ooh, and he starts with a chapstick, and I'm like, I know what's coming. My little brother has now my sheltered little brother has no clue, never seen Silent of the Lambs. And then suddenly, the scene opens up. He opens his jacket, and my brother goes, David, what the hell is this? I was like, it's sex ed. Just watch it. You're gonna learn something new today.
By the way, Sapphoros, that is a fantastic idea. And the other question I'm going to ask for you is, your brother hasn't developed any habits over the years that that might have been started with that movie. Was it an awakening of some kind?
Oh, good old pillow pants. Sapporo's like, I just thought of an awful idea, Paul. That's a great way to start the convo. Hey, I got a terrible idea.
To be fair, that's how most of my conversations start. If you're not aware of it, you need to look up a YouTube channel, and I'll send you a link. But they do Space Marines versus furries. I now want to go to a furry convention in a black Space Marine costume, and I will send you the link, and you will see why.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I'm in.
All I will say is they did an episode of this cartoon that featured Bluey, and it got banned in Australia.
I love Bluey. Oh, goodness gracious. Bluey single-handedly makes me want to live in Australia.
Sapporo says, whoops, all Grogu Part 2. I think that would be pushing it.
Whoops, all Grogu Part 2, the second coming?
Don't make this any harder than it has to be. I'm showing a lot of restraint here. I could do a zoom of Grogu. The thing is, Grogu is such a... I hate to say it, and I really do hate to say it. It's such an adaptable character that we can put him in practically anything.
Oops, Paul did it again.
Should I put my own... I'm just going to... Excuse me one moment. I'm just going to look at this terrible idea.
Okay.
Because there's nothing I like more than bad decisions.
Oops, Paul did it again. He Grogu'd his art.
Sapporos, you can feel free to post that one, actually. That is not as tasteless as I was hoping.
Oh, I was hoping. It's not as awful as I prayed it to be.
Look, I have low expectations. You've been on my stream.
Listen.
It's where other streams go to die.
if you keep your expectations nice and low, you're less likely to be disappointed.
That's what I told every single one of my dates on the first date, and usually I never had a second.
That's
Britney Spears Grogu.
Fellowship from Lord of the Rings, but all Grogu. Gimli, Le Grogu, Samwise
It would
Grogu,
be.
Eragu,
Wouldn't it be Legolas?
Legogu, Gimgu, and Frogu. Eragu, Boragu, Legagu, Gimgu, and Frogu.
And you know what the hit would be for that one? It would be would it be Balgru?
Balgru.
A giant
Grulrog.
Grogu Balrog hybrid.
Grurog. You could have Grogu the Gray, Grogu the White, Smeagoo.
I mean,
Smeagoo. I like it.
hang on. Give me 2 seconds because I'm actually going to concept this one out.
Look what you did, Sapolros. Dibs on Gimgu. Oh, man.
Pray continue, because this is what I do on my stream sometimes. Somebody will give me a bad idea, and I'll just go ahead and do it right there and then. That's how Grow Boobies came about.
Grow Goobies.
So the eyes have got to be bigger.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is the sort. You give me a bad idea, I'm going to go with it. I just realized Grogu. This is like Grogu. This is like the Funko Pop's art version, isn't it?
Well, here's the best part. Do a Gremlins Grogu like a Gizmo Grogu and realize Grogu is Gizmo shaved.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah, it is. It's baby Groot all over again. It's
the white hand face Grogu. Oh, that character actually has a name. I don't remember his name though.
the Urukai. But I can't, that Urukai had a name, but I can't remember what it was.
It's like Borok or Gorok or something like that. It's guttural. Shaved Gizmo. It's not a Grogu. That's the wild card. It's not a Grogu. It's a pink shaved Gizmo. That's the short print. It's oh no, that's not Grogu. We just shaved Gizmo. It's pink, not green.
I mean, these are original works, so you should be all right.
It's IP. We're fine. Trevor's like, okay, we need to make these cards. I think we're already working our way.
Right. Bear with me. Like I say, this is just a rough concept sketch. So, feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I work on this bit.
What other movies could we Groguize?
Let's see. I mean, you could do a Gremlins one and have Grogu as Stripe.
Yeah. Oh, listen. I'm a little left of center, so I would say the female lipsticked up one. Oh wait, no, that was Grow Goobies. Never mind.
Yeah, I've already done something like that, and also probably not good for stream. You could do a Back to the Future one. You could have a Marty Grogu.
Marty McGrogu. The Sandlot. Oh my God. The Sandlot.
Christmas Story Grogu.
Oh Fudge Grogu. Actually, I would almost want to see him in the pink rabbit costume. Pajamas.
Yeah, that would work.
Pefagru. Sapporo house. You're a sick man. I love you. Wendy Pepper grew, and have him just above, like, giving mouth to mouth to Squintscoo. Grinch.
Two oddball ideas. Do him as Jaws. So do him as the shark, Quinn, Hooper, and Brody.
We're gonna need a big.
Now Carl Weathers has passed. You can make him the mayor. Or, hear me out, bear with me on this. Oh, actually, we could do all of the characters of Tim Curry.
Oh my goodness.
Darkness Grogu. But I was also thinking you could do all the characters from Clue as Grogu.
Clue-goo. Grow-clue. God, Tim Curry, he could... Oh. Listen, if you do all the Tim Currys, I think I would have to have the Rocky Horror.
I knew you were going straight to the Rocky Horror.
I'd have to bounty the Rocky Horror Grogu.
In fact, you could do Grogu as the entire cast of
Baywatch Grogu. Oh goodness.
That would just make the scene after Creatures of the Night really awkward. Grogu, Grogu, Grogu. Rocker.
It's Grogu face down with gold undies on, a pillow in his mouth.
Right, there you go. There's a very rough concept for
Smeagoo.
Smeagoo. Grogu claws, yeah. You Derek, I've already done Pamela Grew. Just ask Icewolf for the picture.
I've seen it. It stirs emotion in you. It really makes you think about life.
It makes you think, what choices did I make that led to this monstrosity?
How did I get here, and why is this in my collection?
And it's like, how do you think I felt? I drew it. I had to have a shower afterwards. There were tears. There were actual tears. God, now I'm thinking of Rocky Horror Grogu.
What makes this so much better is you folks need to realize that Paul Maitland's day job is he's a daycare worker. He works with children 4 and below, so that's what just makes this so much funnier.
Oh no! Never since the incident at SeaWorld. There was some unpleasantness. I could never go back.
Did you have the wrong kind of interaction with Tillicum? Is this Blackfin all over again, or whatever that movie was? He's flabbergasted.
I mean, I don't really know how much the court will let me say because it is under.
What's the name
they
of the
got very pissy.
Is it Blackfin? What is the name of the movie about SeaWorld and Tillicum?
Blackfish. You're thinking of
Blackfish. Blackfish. Blackfish single-handedly
Yes.
made me never go to SeaWorld again, and I believe rightfully so.
Hang on 1 second. I'm being attacked, and well, he has to appear on my